This is Pryor with Rags Corporation. Today we're going to be doing the Wave 2. I actually know how to do them and do step by step for people that don't know how, so we can so you'll know what to do when you get them. Now, granted, when this video comes, there's no videos on this because people are keeping it secret. But literally, each one of these wave graphs, you can make 10 billion in loot for each one, and they're for sale on the exchange for like 1.3 billion or 1.3, yeah, 1.3 billion, and you're gonna make 10 billion per. So you're gonna like almost 10 times your money. I mean, you can literally. I'm gonna probably buy myself a Navy issue carrier by the end of the week at this rate. As long as I can get them. Okay, and usually when in the anomaly, you'll get another wave graph. Sometimes that's what I did on one of them. So here, let me show you how to do this here. Boom. I already know where to go, but hold on. Let me show you how to do this here. I'm using a Hyperion bomber. I can do these solo, but under normal circumstances, you need like a team. If you don't have that, but I'm in a Hyperion bomber. Let me show you the build here. Hold on, after I get it done. I'll show you how to do the wave graph first. Okay. See, look at this one. Like these are worth $1 billion. Analyze signature address. Boom. Okay. I already did it. I already have the destination here. See, I already know where it is. So somebody on Discord helped me find it. You usually go to Discord and you can. Boom. Once you find it, back to inventory. I'll show you here. See, now you got this. See this thing here? You want to do generate bookmark. Boom, and it consumes it. It's gone. Okay. Now I got a bookmark of where to go. Now you need to make another bookmark at the entrance because it goes away after it just willy-nilly just disappears. So once you get there, you need to make a bookmark. Okay, this is going to HiSec. So when you do these, you want to be in like when you scan these things, you want to be in JITA. If you want to have HiSec, you can bring your really high bling like this Hyperion. Let me show you how much this thing costs. It's 10 billion. And I already lost a battleship in Dormant Realms, my Navy issue, so my insurance is only 70% instead of 80. So now it's 2,263 IP to replace my Hyperion if I lose it. I mean, to go solo, that's what you need. You need something like a Hyperion or a Hyperion bomber. Hyperion bomber, of course, is going to be better, but a regular Hyperion should do the trick. Let me show you what I got here on my build. Okay, I'll show you my core here. A gold nano core. This is necessary, otherwise Hyperion won't be able to get those small elites. This basically, I turn this into a Vindicator. See, I got railgun damage and stasis web of fire, speed decrease. This lets me have these speed decrease. Basically, lets me I have webs like a Vindicator or an Annihilator. An Annihilator could probably do this too, but it'd be a lot more expensive, I think, if you lost it, or about the same. I don't know. But the Annihilator, you'd be really stretching it. It could kill the ships faster, but I don't know if it'd have the tank like the Hyperion would. The Hyperion, my DPS, look, my build here. You're gonna need the micro warp drive to catch up to ships. You're gonna need that. Can't do without it. The only thing you can do without is this right here, the weapon enhancement. And my rigs, I got. Let's see. Come on. Auxiliary nano pump gives me 30% armor repair bonus. I got two of them, two two armor repair bonuses. On the integrated rig, I got repair augmenter. That brings my capacitor need down to 14%. An anti-explosive pump, so I can close that gap, you know, for the explosive side. And then, of course, on the engineering side, I got semiconductor memory cell, semiconductor memory cell, and semiconductor memory cells. I could rig this better, but I'm trying to keep it cheap. I don't know. Maybe when it dies, I'll probably redo it. It makes this a whole lot better. Okay. Let's see here. Now, okay, I got two of these. This is going to allow me to run both my armor repairs and stay stable. I mean, I'm not stable. I mean, when you're in nihilist base, you got half of your capacitor, but that's why you need these Nosferatus. And my webs, look at my webs here. Because of my nanocore, I got a 74.58 speed decrease because of that nanocore. And I hit them with two. Those small elites, I'll be able to get those small elites easy, you know. Both are doing 74.58. Okay, and then I got a Imperial Navy large Nosferatus. I'm pulling 285 gigajoules per, and that's where my implant comes in. I'll show you my implants, and show you my chips I got in the implant. And now you need these chips, okay? These are necessary, otherwise you won't be able to kill the elites here. Look at this. I have a level 10 tracking computer chip. Come on, let me show you. Okay. Tracking speed boost effect is 100%. Optimal range boost effect, so I'm not getting no optimal range. I'm not getting no actually follow-up boost. I'm just getting tracking speed. Alright? If you had a Vindicator, you probably wouldn't need this. But it would definitely make a Vindicator even that much more deadly. Another one here. Let me see. What do we got here? Magnetic field stabilizer. That improves my magnetic field stabilizer. Only got one of them, not a big deal. Isn't necessary. Okay, Nosferatus. Look at this. I got a level 9. It's giving me a boost, a 28% boost transfer. So that's why my large Nos is working so well. And here we go. I got a level 8 armor repair. I want a level 10. I can afford it. I should buy it, but I don't know. I should buy it right now before I even do this, so I don't lose my ship. You know, that's a lot of money. I should buy it. I'm probably gonna regret not buying it, but here we go. Okay. So that's my build on how this thing is actually able to solo these things. So let's get going. Let's see here.
Autopilot
so
engaged.
You can fast forward to where I get jumped by somebody or
undocking.
Or when I get killed. I don't expect you to stay through the whole thing, but I want you to see that I'm not getting help by anyone. That's why I'm gonna let the video run as I'm doing this stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and pause it when we're jumping. Let's go ahead and pause the video. Okay, I'm in the system, but I went on Discord for help. For help, you know, to find it. And now we got a bunch of goons waiting to jump me. So, yeah, look at all these people waiting to jump me here. Look at that. I guess they know I'm doing a video. I told them I'm doing a video. I guess they want to be on my video as the one that killed me. Yeah, so I gotta wait. I'm going to pause the video until they're gone. Alright. Okay, it's been a few hours. Let's see here. It's been like 2 hours since I started running my mouth in Discord. Got more people here, but I'm sure they've fallen asleep by now, waiting for me, so should be safe. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and go.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, before I enter
Undocking.
the nihilist space where everything is going to be, I'm going to make a bookmark because the one that wave graph gives you disappears. So don't think when you loot and take everything back to your station that
Destination
everything's going to
reached.
be, it's still going to be there. It won't. You need to make a new bookmark. So,
Warp drive active.
okay, is there somebody there? Hopefully there's nobody there. Uh-oh, I think it's gone. Did somebody already do it?
Autopilot engaged. Destination reached.
There it is, okay. Loot. This one probably doesn't have a nihilist space because I don't see one. We got another wave graph, that's good. Usually there's a whole bunch of shit you need to fight. Now this loot I'm getting here should be worth quite a bit. Let's see, last time it was like 6 billion. Especially from the intact container. It had some kind of... Okay, let's look inside my cargo, how much I got in there. I got 1.2 billion worth of stuff in here. Mainly because of the wave graph. I got another wave graph. That's cool, but there is no gate to get 10 billion worth of shit. Stargate. No, Stargate. See, usually there's a nihilist space kind of gate, but there isn't one. So, I am going to go back to the station. I'll dock there, and I'll pause the video. Okay, let's do this wave graph. Okay, I got all the stuff here. Okay, let's move it. Let's move all the stuff. So I gotta find this. I gotta find that little... Okay, here we go. See on that bottom picture there? And that little bright dot, that's where we gotta go. It's kind of like a triangle there. Gotta find that bright dot one. That's gonna be the corner. Let's see. And it'd be in. That's it. Alright. See how many jumps it is. 2 jumps. Nice. Generate bookmark. Yes, delete the other bookmarks. What the fuck is that? Generate bookmark. That should take us. Yep, there we go.
Autopilot engaged.
You need
Undocking.
all the room you can get as far as looting. You need like a 4,000 cargo or whatever to be able to get everything. And trust me, you gotta get everything, because if you don't, you're gonna miss something like really like a B or A type weapon or weapon mod that you think is just nothing, but it is.
Warp drive active.
I think it was like worth almost like 3 billion. Almost didn't get it. Yeah, getting like 10 billion per. That one didn't. So it's good to know that not all of them are. But we did get another wave graph, so it's not like you lost your money if you buy them, you know. I'm gonna pause the video until we get there. Yeah, let's pause until we get there. Here we go. There's 12 people in the system. Damn it.
Warp drive active.
Hopefully there's a nihilist gate and we can get our 10 billion worth of stuff, you know. Stargate. No, there's no Stargate, dang it. Anomaly. There we go. See, dude, I wasted that one. There's a gravitational detection location. Okay. Let's get the loot. Yeah. Alright. Let's save a current location. So I can go back to it, you know. Hopefully we can go back to the other one. Okay. So yeah. Let's loot up these boxes. Probably a couple billion right here. Loot. Hopefully we get another wave graph. We get another wave graph inside, so let's see what kind of loot. How much is our loot here on these outer boxes? I got 3 billion. What is worth so much? Oh, here we go. Look at this right here. This. Oh, yeah. Let's take that back to the station. To that other one. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. is going to be big time. See that? Just that alone, man, just pays the wave graph. You can sell those for like they're worth 3 and some billion, but you can sell them for whatever, you know. Where is that station we were at? Here we go. Memento. That's where we unloaded our other loots. Okay. Let's go back there and unload this high dollar loot there, and we'll come back. Or we can go.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, I've already lost the location on the other one, you know.
Warp drive active.
Look on the stargates and anomalies. It's kind of like a warp gate to like an inquisitor, but you know, who knows? It might get killed. But I'll pause the video until we get back. Okay, we're gonna offload our expensive loots here. Yeah, that auto salvager. I got one that was worth 6 billion before, like a really expensive one. That one's not too much. Auto salvagers are stupid. I ain't gonna use them. Stack everything. Alright, there we go. Let's try to find that, what happened?
Undocking.
Okay. Screen went dark. And we might be able to find that, under cosmic anomaly. Gristas. Yeah, it's gone because I didn't use it. It just disappeared. Man, that sucks. Maybe it might still be gone. Let's see. Nope, it's gone. It is gone. Yeah. Well, let's, go to the other one.
Autopilot engaged.
And I'll pause it again. Okay, see this? Look. It's not taking me to the anomaly anymore.
Autopilot engaged. Destination reached.
But I did save it. Remember I saved it? As wave 2. And that will take us. So you gotta remember
engaged.
to mark it. You gotta mark it, otherwise you're gonna lose it, you know?
Warp drive active.
One thing about this is, if it's not gonna go into nihilist space, that means we can't get jumped by other players, which is great. But the loot might be a lot less, so we'll see. I haven't done it yet. Okay. Just need to jump this gate. Oh, and it's gone, dude. It's gone. Because I left. Because I took the loot.
Destination reached.
And left. Gristas. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I wanted something new. If you do the wave graph, that's $1 billion I wasted. But at least I didn't really. I got that loot. Even if you mark it, the nihilist space is always still there. But if it's like like one of those warp jump thingamajigs, look, the other one's gone and this one's gone. Nowhere to be found. Look at that shit. Stargate. Nope, nothing. Never shown under cosmic anomaly before. Well, now we know. So I'm gonna go get another wave graph and we'll do that, and then we won't screw it up this time. So I'll pause the video until then. Okay, we're back at home base. Let's unload this stuff. So yeah, I'll keep all the blueprints myself. Basically everything except, oops, everything except that. We'll go into the item hanger. Man, it takes a long time for my item hanger to load because I got so much crap. Look at that. It's taking forever. It's got too much stuff, that's all. And this little like $1 billion tool, we're gonna move that to another ship. I'm gonna take that to Gita and sell it. Do that later. We get everything. Oh, Nicholas. There it is. Let's take one of these wave graphs. Move that to item hanger. Let's do it again. And not see, we've made common mistakes, so you know not to make those common mistakes. So you find it in an inventory, grab, do a search for grab. Find it quick. I'm going through like a million items. There we go. Click on it. Analyze signature address. Boom. That's how we do it. And that's somewhere over there. %75 complete. Okay. So we need to find it. It's close by. Okay, so you got that constellation there on the top one, right? I just gotta find the little ziggy zag in there, wherever it is. It should be close by. See the bottom one? Let's look at this one. Gotta find that little ziggy zag on the bottom. Let's see here. Looks like a janky 3 on that bottom picture, so we gotta look for that in here. Look for a janky 3. Man, I'm not seeing it. You see the janky 3? I don't know. That's what makes it. You gotta have like an eye for this thing to be able to do them. That's what sucks. Okay. You got the constellation, we just gotta find it in the constellation. Sometimes it's hard for me to even find the constellation itself, you know? Zoom in. See that little bright one on that bottom picture? See a little bright one? That's the system we need to choose. We gotta look for that. Janky 3. For janky number 3. Where is it? Man, this is hard. Usually closest to the system you're at, like 2 or 5 jumps away. pause until I find it. Okay, I found it. See that here? We got our janky 3 right there. Sadabun. Confirm location. Okay, it's in the inventory. Back to the inventory. And we're going to go ahead and activate it. First, let's get rid of those bookmarks. They're done. Where do you delete it? Share report top, remove location. There we go. The other one too. Remove location. You start building up, you have a bunch of junk, you know. So let's go back in there and activate it and we get going. Inventory is huge, so I gotta search, grab. And there it is. Right, bookmark, boom. 2 jumps away, nice. And my inventory is empty. Okay, nice. Alright, let's go.
Autopilot engaged.
You have fuel. I mean, mine warns me. My game warns me
Undocking.
if I try to leave without fuel, and I don't uncheck that box because man, that saved me a lot of times. It doesn't help you on dormant realms, though. You gotta be careful, man. You end up everyone dying because you don't have in dormant realms, don't have no fuel. Yeah, don't be cheap about it. Let's do loot. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pause it until we get there.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we're coming in. Going strong.
Destination reached.
Hopefully it's the Nihilist space one. That's the best one. I mean, I know it's gonna dish out like 10 billion. Those are nice.
Warp drive active.
Turn on my armor. I don't know what to expect here, so I'm gonna turn on my armor hardener. Okay, this is not gonna be a Nihilist, I can tell already. And this is high sec, so don't have to worry about getting jumped. That's kind of nice, but it's probably gonna have less loot, so we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Stargate. Gravitational rift space. Yeah, boy. Look at that. Yep, see, this is going to be a big one. Let's go ahead and loot these boxes first because the loot. You gotta take your loot with you. So if somebody can come in that rift, and that's not high sec no more. They can kill you. Oh boy, I got me some good stuff there. And no loot. That's what I was looking at. Gravitational rift space. See that? That is gonna be big boy. Let's enter that. Oh no, let's approach that to 4 kilometers, and we're gonna set a mark on it because you got to be able to come back to this thing, and you don't have enough cargo space to loot all the loot. Well, you do the good stuff, but you're gonna loot everything because you're gonna miss something, man. You will. So, put on the. Let's do a bookmark. Let's not make a mistake like before. Let's go and do this right. I don't know if you can use red scanners here in this space. I can't remember if you can, but if you can, the longer you sit out here, the worse it will get. do the gun within 5 kilometers. I'm gonna stop. Now I'm gonna set me save current location. Make it corporate so I can share it with people. Wave. Graph. Just do F1. Okay. Now it's PH. I'm just gonna do an F. Wave graph 1. Confirm. Okay, now we got that. Now we go ahead and enter. So I'm gonna click on there. I'm gonna click enter. Now there's gonna be ships to start killing us almost pretty much immediately. So you gotta be ready. Enter. Well, this is gonna be like a 10 bill. How much I got? See, I got 1.8 billion already. I got another wave graph. That's awesome. That means I can do it again and make another 10 billion without having to spend like 1.5 billion to buy another wave graph. You know, that's awesome. This is a good one. I already know it's gonna pay like 10 bill. Yeah, man, you're gonna go right into some NPCs as soon as we get in. Like I said, you gotta have a Hyperion. I'll show you what my stats are here. Look at that. Look at that. See, ship. You want to kill the ones that are doing what's it called on you? E-war, because it mess your guns up, you know.
We're being warp scrambled.
See that right there? You want that by dead.
We're under attack.
It's fire.
We're being warp scrambled.
We're
being
you want to kill that sucker
scrambled.
first. And you want to kill Guardians too.
We're being warp scrambled.
My webs will be able to get that sucker.
We're being warp scrambled.
Boom, one shot. Get this one, focus fire. Put 2 of my enhanced webs on there, and he gone. Okay, so my shield's starting to go down, but I have armor repairs, not to worry.
Shield damaged.
I'm going to start the armor repair now. And let's get my Nosferatu's on that battleship. That's going to be my power source. To be able to fight, you know. I need webs to kill that sucker. See, that's an elite, so that might be a little difficult. They're a little difficult, the elite ones. You gotta kind of like move away. You gotta get like a little. You gotta kind of move away from them. What I'll do here is I'll approach. Where's my approach set at? Nice. Okay, it's 9 kilometers. So what I'll do is I'll approach this. Oh, I got him. Right. Oh, I got him. Focus fire. It's not quite it doesn't have tracking speed like a Vindicator, but it's close. And it's got the enhanced webs with a nanocore, with the NCO nanocore. Gold NCO. Two webs on them. Pretty much slows them down to zero, almost zero speed. Okay, we're gonna kill that kill that Guardian. That's protecting everyone. You want to kill Logis and Guardians. And anything that's putting E-War, laying down E-War upon you, you know? pause it, take care of some real world shit. Put my webs on that sucker, but I'll be able to do it quicker. Oh no, that's an elite Abaddon. That's why it's taking so long. The other one will go quick. I'm only using one armor repair. So each armor repair is able to dish out
Enemy ships detected.
3, 6, 7. See now, see how it spawned other stuff
We're
without
under attack.
killing the last one? See how dangerous that is? These suckers are dangerous. Let's lock all the ones doing E-War. Of course. Kill the ones doing E-War because that's what will get you killed. It's basically tracking disruptors.
We're being warp
It's the
scrambled.
worst. Oh man. See, webs and warp scramblers don't matter. Just get this mauler. Let's put Abaddon. Let's get our approach the Abaddon at 18. Here we go. Sometimes take a while to kill, but down there. About maybe 6 kilometers, I should be able to hit it. Come on. Guess not. Okay. Kill something else. Arbitrator.
We're being warp scrambled.
You gotta watch your capacitor. You gotta watch everything. You gotta watch your capacitor and your armor. Might need to turn on that Citadel module there. So there's a plus 99 plus. That gives me tracking, disruption, resistance, and a whole bunch of stuff. So helps me hit better and everything, you know? That's probably what I'm gonna need to kill that elite magnate. Abaddon. No, this one. Where's that Guardian? Where's the Guardian at? Have it locked? Did I have a Guardian locked?
We're
No.
being warp scrambled.
Oracle. Let's get that Oracle. one thing, they spawn. You got 2 waves, but they spawn sometimes 3, and they'll spawn. You don't have to kill the last one to get spawn a new wave, man. They come in. You'll have like 6 ships left, and they'll just respawn. They'll just respawn a new wave on you. So yeah, got to be careful. It's an elite oracle. That's why it's taking so long. Bam. Take forever. Approach him. We need to get closer. Hit him with webs so we can kill him quicker. Now it's not going to take forever.
We're being warp scrambled.
Kill that. That's not an elite one, but I'll get that wiped out. Just that guy in one shot. Get this elite. Come on, get him. Kill that magnet gun. Yeah, nice. Focus fire. I need a new source of power because this thing is. See this one here? I gotta kill this one down here at 30 kilometers. I gotta kill him because he's sucking my power out. Look at that. Kill him now. Oh, I forgot to turn off my micro warp drive. That may have helped. Last one with E-War on me, so my guns start to perform a lot better. Hey, elite purifier comes any closer. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him now. Get him killed. One shot. my Citadel module going. Basically one armor repair with a Citadel module, like doubling my armor repair, brings me up to 7,300. So I can rep like 14.6, 14.7, which is more than enough. So if you can rep like, you can get a ship that can rep like 7,500, you can do these, you know? Still recording. I don't know if I want to kill this guy, man. He can give me some good capacity. But he's got E-War on me, so that's not good either. That guy will drain me if I don't kill him. Like I said, you're gonna do the ones doing draining your cap and disrupting your weapons. You're gonna kill them first, and anything that's like Logies and Guardians. Like in PvP, the first thing that goes are Logies, then the Guardians, because that Logie keep that Guardian everyone strong, you know. And what is that one ship? The Sister V battleship. That's both a Logie and an armor guardian all in one. That's crazy. I wish I would have bought those when they were cheap. Now they're like 45 billion. I can afford it now doing these. I'm making like 10 billion per. I'll probably buy one. Got the skills for it. Yeah, I should buy me one. I'm gonna kill small ships and then do the battleships last, of course. I'm not gonna do that. Is there an elite? No, I don't have any elites left. All the elites are dead. Okay, that's cool. Oops, yeah, I gotta get my Nosferatu's going. Abaddon's usually pretty good about that. Now, the last time I did this, since I marked the Nihilist Gate, I was able to leave and come back, but I don't know, man. I'm afraid if I leave, I'm gonna come back here and the gate will be gone, you know? I don't want to do that. There's 10 billion here, you know? So, I mean, so far we've been going about 30 minutes. Hyperion can do it because it has the web bonus, you know, for killing those small elites. And plus, I got that one motion prediction training almost complete for up to advanced. You got to buy the chip for expert, but now I can afford it. I'm gonna buy that chip, man. That'll definitely enhance everything. Making 10 billion per? Yeah, I can afford it. I'll buy it. That's about what they cost, about 10 billion. Might even drop. That'd be really nice. I have to pay for it. I won't sell that. I'll keep it. But I think you got to do Kelvon expansion rules. gravitational lift number 3. And I got about 10 billion loot last time. This time I'm recording it. I didn't know it would be that good. Necessarily, I mean, you only need one armor repair, but the Hyperion has a bonus. But like I said, basically you need a ship that can crank out. They can crank out 7,348 armor repair every 8.7 seconds. You know? That's what you need. You don't necessarily need a Hyperion like I don't know, you get something that something else. Hyperion bomber, I mean, DPS is like very nice. 27. What it is. I think the striker battleships is probably just not enough unless you're on a team to do solo. I think to do this solo you need a Hyperion or an Annihilator. Because the Annihilator has that repair module, kind of like a Citadel module. But not as good, it's just like, you know, it can bring you to get your armor repair up to where you need it to be, and then you can probably kill stuff a lot faster with an Annihilator. This ship is really expensive, man. I wish there was just a cheaper way I could do this. You know, if somebody finds that gate, even though it's in low sec, in here, it's an old bar in here. You can kill people in this null sec here. This is a nihilist area. You can kill people. Okay, now let's loot everything. So what do we got in our cargo right now? So far in the cargo we got. Okay, cargo, come on. We got 1.8 billion. Alright. Let's see how much we get by looting these ships. Loot. And there should be... See those at the bottom there? Broken material acquisition strong box and intact material acquisition strong box. Yeah. Those are going to have some really good stuff in there. And these elites here. So there's going to be some elite stuff. Basically, you just want to loot everything and jettison like the big stuff that takes a lot of space, and come back later like with a Icamus covert ops or something like that. You can pick everything up, you know, all the cheap crap. But you want to take all the expensive stuff with you. And I think if you leave before the NPCs are killed, it will disappear. So, just saying. Armor repair off. Turn my what's it called on micro warp drive. Get these suckers quicker. If you can have somebody come with you and like a covert, like one of them high capacity covert ops, probably be the best idea, man. They can loot all these boxes quick as hell. Doing this in a battleship just takes a long time, and you can't be bringing those auto salvagers it gives you. You need your mid slots for weapons, you know. So I'll go ahead and pause this while I do that, and then I'll see how much we got. Loot these boxes here and loot broken material acquisition strong. Unpause it for that so you guys can see what's in there. Cargo's about half full right now. How much we got? How much value? we really didn't get anything significant from the beginning. So, okay, what is that? Probably nothing big deal. Check again. 1.8 to 1.8. So that box was crap. So let's see. You do have a lot of she doesn't say elite destroyer, elite battleship. It just says battleship. So you gotta kind of go back through and loot everything. Now all this is taking time. You can get jump PvP. That would suck, man. Because I got another wave graph, so that means I got another free shot. You know. Yeah, there's gonna be some expensive stuff here. Let's see how that is. What's that? 2 million. 5 million. 1 million. Advanced component box. Scorch telemetry. Nothing, that's not. What's that? Eggs. Yeah, that sucks. Well, those boxes sucked. And then, of course, Stargate. We are going to approach that at 5. At 4. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to pause the video. Go get pizza. Okay, we are now going into the second one. Where is it? Where's the rift? There it is. Okay. Gravitational rift level 2. Enter. Here we go. Almost more than half my cargo full.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled. 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 Shield damaged. We're being warp scrambled.
My armor repairs are holding up. Second wave, I need to turn on the Citadel module here. Doubles my armor repairing capacity.
We're being warp scrambled.
Get rid of that one. Yeah, you might have another way to respond before they're all dead. So you want to get the E-Wars for anything putting down capacitor and disrupting your weapons. You want to get them first. I know usually people go for the small ones first, but I'll learn the hard way. That's what I'm saying. Do what you want. Hope the volume is working alright. You can hear me talk. Instead of playing stupid music that nobody wants to listen to, you know? But yeah, fast forward. But this is, I'm doing this video so I can show people how, you know, how I'm doing it. Let's get rid of this real quick. Probably one shot that sucker. Whap! Come on. Shield extender up. Let's kill this one. Why am I not hitting this thing? webs on them. That'd be really trimmed down. There we go. This guy's killing my cat, man. Gotta hurry up and kill him.
Enemy ships detected.
Yikes.
We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled.
annihilator with, I don't know if it's even available or not, like, you know, basically the annihilator can use the normal one, nanocore, with the wheel of steel nanocore and get the armor repair bonus. And then annihilator. Let's see, who else is draining me? The others are, but they're only like webbing and warp scrounging, which doesn't mean nothing. That one's got a neutralizer, but it's just freaking, so it's not going to be that much. My core ground comes up. Got a lot of webs on me, dang, man. That thing's like running for me. know, like Guardians, they help everyone with their armor and shield boosting, so you want to take them out too. That guy, that's gonna be a tough one. Look at that. Running away. Keep your eye on him though, he'll try to come back. Somebody in the location of the anomaly I'm doing right now. You can help me out. I'm gonna share the loot with them. How much loot do I have now? He's only gonna get 1/3 because he wasn't here for the whole thing. Oh, I'll give him half. Or I don't know. Give him some. 2 billion. inbound module. Move a little bit quicker. I'm not being weapon disrupted or webbed or. Yeah, so I can turn that off. Wait a minute, I don't have the armor guard. Loot all this up. Loot. Armor repair. You guys, you see when I'm fighting the micro warp drive, everything here is essential. Everything. Except maybe for that second armor repair, but you don't know what you're going to run into now. I got overkill, basically. Gotta jettison some shit now. Watch your language. I don't want it to get like cut down, you know. There we go. And jettison all the unnecessary stuff that's probably cheap anyway. Come back for it later. Stuff doesn't take up too much space, you know. Jettison all this stuff. Come back later and get it. You got lots of room now. You got 2 million worth of stuff. There's no yeah, it does. Got inactive. Yeah, those two will be really good. Watch. That'll be really good. No, don't want to loot that. Just jettisoned it. Probably worth a lot. What we got now? Yeah, they're really getting done. Lot of loot. Man. I gotta pause it, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Should pause it when I'm looting. I don't need to see that crap. I'm gonna pause it. Pause. Okay, I'm done looting all that stuff. Now I'm gonna jettison it. I'm gonna make room so when I go into the third wave, in the third Stargate, I'll have room to bring all that stuff back, you know? I'll come back later with like a Icamus covered ops with all the cargo capacity and pick up all this crap. So, stop. Stop. Jettison. Confirm. Whoa. It still doesn't leave much space, but okay. Now let's go into loot. You know, 2 cargo containers we're gonna come back and get. Alright. Stargate. Gravitational Rift 3. A whole nother another set of NPCs. Pause it. I'll unpause it. Alright, here we go. Gotta expect violence upon arrival. Yep, look at that. Come on. Start targeting me. Target this one here.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled. 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 Shield damaged.
Start doing repairs.
We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled.
We Harbinger's tough, man. Dang. Kills arbitrator next.
We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled.
Yep, Hyperion can do it all. Look at this. It's defeating fleets solo. So I think it's probably because of the tank, the Hyperion bomber, the Citadel module with the NCO nanocore just makes this thing top notch, you know. soon. Oh, I thought my game almost crashed. Oh, I'm gonna die if it does. Oh, no. Please don't crash. Oh, shit, man. Oh, no. Okay, let's try to log in before I die. That's what sucks about having expensive ships, man. You know, some shit like that happens and then you lose your $10 billion ship. I really don't like using expensive ships, man. The T9 battleships, if I can get away with using them, that'd be cool. You know. Come on, hurry up. Okay, here we go. Come on, get in there. Hope they don't take my arc. I think their armor repairs stop when you log off, if I'm not mistaken. Come on. Now, if this is PvP, I'd be dead.
We're under attack.
See how bad we are. Come on.
We're being warp scrambled.
Come on, load up.
Shield damaged.
Oh, armor repair still going. Nice. Okay, I need. My ship kept fighting when I was dead. Nice. That's cool. What do you want now? That's on when I was gonna bring my armor, what's called the Brutix Guardian. You got command burst and everything, the T10 version. That thing can rep entire. I mean, they can do better than a 9mm. It's really
Enemy
good.
ships detected.
Oh no! That's not good.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled.
Like everything has got you, like dangerous E war on me. You got some serious shield. Well, shield load you somewhere. Where is it?
We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled. We're being warp scrambled.
I wish we could have an armor command burst. That would be so awesome. That on and forget, I'll drain your cap. So you gotta be careful.
detected.
More? Is it a third wave? Oh no.
We're under attack.
I need...
We're under attack. We're being
I have
warp
to go back and watch
scrambled.
my own video just to see what's going on, man. The third wave or what?
We're
That
being warp
one?
scrambled.
That one? Weapon disruptor. Any weapon disruptors. Got to go. Come on. Oh, come on. I want to kill it. Back at a phone call. I had to mute and pause the video. I know how to mute my mic, so there you go. Kill that sucker. Nice. Hopefully this is the last wave. All the elites are gone. Easy peasy now. All the elites in the war are gone. That sucker does not want me to catch up to him. survived this. We survived a game crash. And yeah. I remember when the game crashed before, your ship just stopped fighting, I guess. Mine just kept on going. It was nice. Still kept repairing the armor and everything. Actually makes me feel like it's actually worth the money I spend in this game buying a Mega and all that other crap. Probably turn off the Citadel module now. up all this stuff. Pause the video for now. Okay, we're gonna leave one of these boxes here. Am I recording? No, not much in there. Okay. Pause the video again. Pause, come on. Okay, now we take our loot. We just take it back to the station, see how much we got. Enter that thing. Get out of here. How much loot we got? That is a first. A crappy run. I usually get 10 billion on these wave graphs, and the time I record it, it's only showing 2 billion. That sucks. Well, what can I say? Yeah. What is that there? Salvage drone. What is it worth? Build this puppy. Might be worth a whole bunch of money. Let's see. What is that worth? Close to 400 mil. I'll build it. Gravitational route 1. Is it my home? I don't know. There we go. And I'll pause the video until we get back to base, because this sucks. Okay, we're recording? Okay. What do we have here? Come on. Hyperion. Got 2.5 billion worth of stuff. That one. What? Okay, this thing, I need to take that to, yeah, I'm gonna need, some planetary and stuff. Okay. Let's move that to my Atron, because I need to take that to Null to build it. Where is it? That's that. There's all the other stuff. I'm taking to Null to build. Okay. Let's do all these blueprints. Got 8 million worth of blueprints. Ooh, see, that's expensive. Ooh. Ooh. Get a lot of them boxes. Okay, move to item hanger. Yeah. That's worth $1 billion. So yeah. Item hanger. When you got too many items, this sucks. Dude. Look at this shit. Takes forever. Okay. Got 300 mil worth of them little donuts. There's no green ones here, right? Everything is Mark 9. Yeah, no green stuff. What is that? What's it gonna say? Mark 9, okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and select, yeah, am I gonna move these? Item hanger. Everything else can go. Yeah, check that. Okay. On this, I'm gonna move this to my hanger number 1, where I got all my Mark 9 and below junk that I don't use and give away, you know. I got like 600 million worth of gear in here, like just Mark 9 but below. Yep. Oh, forgot to change ships. Okay, I'm gonna be heading. I'll remember all those jettison stuff I did. I gotta go back and get it with this. Incoming covert off. It's got a big old cargo hold on. Go to my save. Well, see, my bookmark is gone. The one I made is still there though. See that? Go pick up, loot all my stuff. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, everybody. It's been a few hours. Fell asleep, so hopefully my stuff is still there. Let's go get it. Yep. Wait a minute. Make sure the cargo's empty. If anybody knows anything how to get rid of this long load time, please let me know. This is like really bad. Look at this. I need to pause it until it loads. Server maintenance is about to start. Look down at the bottom. That's probably why I can't do anything. So probably not going to get that loot. Oh well.